Assalamu alaikum and hey boys and girls. It's been a while, I know. I hope everyone's having a good day. Um so for today's episode of my podcast, I would like to share with you guys. I think it's like a peace of mind from yours truly. It's three ways to encourage self-love. So number one is giving yourself me time, meaning to say that you distance yourself from socializing with friends and family, not in a negative way, but in a positive way, where you have time to think in your own mind, where you have your own space. We sometimes run out of our social battery, so we feel like we can't talk anymore. We feel like, zoning out and needing some space. So distancing yourself helps in giving yourself time to think about what matters to you without the influence of others' opinions. So, sort of like muhasabah. You sit in your room for a while, not talking to anyone, not looking at your phone, just with yourself. Maybe you could, write in a journal, or do stuff that you yourself would enjoy without the company of another, because you are in your essence, your me time. Yes, that's number one, having yourself a me time. Number two, you need to stop comparing yourself with others. I compare myself with others as well. So basically, once you compare yourself with others or something, you will start to have insecurities and stress over your insecurities. You feel like you can't achieve what other people are achieving. You feel like you aren't getting to the standard of society. But what nobody ever talks about is that these standards are not even proven to be a fact. They're just standards created by society. So I think because of comparisons between each other, some people think that a person is living their best life, but the person who we thought is living their best life is actually, comparing themselves with other people as well. So it's like a cycle, it's a never ending cycle, and it's a bad one. Basically, if we start to like stop comparing ourselves, we'll realize how we can have our own standards that we would like to achieve, because the only person that we should be comparing ourselves to is ourselves. Become better every day and using us as a person to look back at, what we should polish on, what we should, do better in. So I think we should stop comparing and create our own standards, and accept that everyone has their own, opinion. It's different when you compare yourself with others, or setting yourself a goal by achieving what others have. Because when you want to try to achieve a standard, you will drown yourself in the mind of society. But once you start a goal, it's your own goal. It's how you plan to achieve your goal. So it's different, So that's number two. Stop comparing yourself with others, or other things. Number three, the last one but not least, is accepting and also being grateful. You have to start accepting things that come your way. Sometimes things don't go your way, and that's okay. And other than accepting the fact of what happens in your life, you should be grateful with it. Sometimes you should accept and know that it's the best for you, even though you didn't want it in the first place. Um, Once you start being grateful with what you have in life, rather than sulking about what you don't get in life, you will understand that life is actually beautiful when you look into another perspective, the the bright side of things. I'm not saying that you have to always be optimistic, but being grateful for what happens finding the silver lining in everything could help you cope with yourself and encourage self-love. So yeah, those are the three things that I think could help encourage our self-love. So I hope that these three tips could help all of us encourage our self-love within us and become the better version of ourselves day by day. So that's all from me. Tune in next episode. Thank you guys for listening. Goodbye. You gotta give them what you got. No, don't let them say what you're not, 'cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And don't forget to leave a like and maybe a comment.